a strong opening that strikes the center and offers several strong follow-ups. Like its cousin, the Caro-Kann, the French defense can help build a strong pawn structure, fighting for more central control while opening up the dark-squared bishop. Black's pawn fights for central control, attacking a white pawn. A solid variation of the French defense that grabs space in the center. Black strikes the white center, starting active counterplay. This supports the pawn and allows the queen to develop on the queen side. Black adds more pressure against white's center pawns. White develops and supports the center. Out comes the knight, helping to solidify the position. The better move was to force isolated doubled pawns. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recapturing with the pawn here keeps the center healthy and stable. With this move, black fights back against central space. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. With this recapture, black introduces a new piece to the game. With this move, white is now ready to castle on the king side. Here, black prepares to tuck the king safely on the king side. Great find. This was the only move that works. This blocks the check from an opposing bishop. Right on target, a very strong option. A clear recapture. That pawn capture will win material after all trades are complete. A straightforward recapture. A clear recapture. Not entirely sure about that one. There might be better options. Only one good move here and you spotted it. A strong fork hits two targets at the same time. This steps away from the checking queen. Recaptures from a previous move. This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking a queen. This misses a better way to move a queen to safety. Not the right idea. There were worse moves, but also a much better move. Moving the bishop gives black more flexibility in the middle game. That's a super strong option. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. This moves the queen to safety. This places the rook on the 7th rank where it can be highly active. This move gets the rooks ready to fight together on one file. A very solid choice, right on target. The rooks are coordinated and powerfully doubled on the file. This breaks a pin, enabling a pawn to provide needed defense. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. A clear recapture. This creates a strong formation that can lead to threats. The bishop finds a new active square. That's right on the money. A very strong option. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Great find. This was the only move that works. This move sets up a fork on two valuable targets. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. Right on target, a very strong option. This steps away from the checking queen. This threatens to win a bishop through an eventual fork. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a bishop through an eventual fork. A straightforward recapture. This defends the attacked pawn. This move sets up a fork on two valuable targets. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. That's a super strong option. A strong fork hits two targets at the same time. This misses a better way to evade the check from the opposing queen. This permits the opponent to activate the king by getting it off of the back rank. Only one good move here and you spotted it. An active king is critical in the end game and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. Solid move, nothing wrong with that. Great find. This was the only move that works. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. The bishop finds a new active square. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This moves the queen to safety. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This immobilizes the bishop by pinning it to the king. Not the right idea. Could be better. Not entirely sure about that one. There's definitely something better. Not entirely sure about that one. There might be better options. Yes, very strong play, a solid choice. Not bad, but not brilliant either. This evades the check from the queen. Very strong indeed, it's a solid choice. This is an equal trade. This threatens to win a bishop through a fork. This moves the bishop to safety. Not the right idea. There were worse moves, but also a much better move. A very solid choice, right on target. That's right on the money. A very strong option. Right on target, a very strong option. This defends the attacked pawn. This evades the check from the queen. That's a super strong option. A very solid choice, right on target. That's right on the money. A very strong option. This evades the check from the queen. Right on target, a very strong option. This steps away from the checking queen. Black's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This steps away from the checking bishop. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This misses a better way to evade the check from the opposing queen. Great find. This was the only move that works. A forced move, no other option on the board. This continues down the road to checkmate. This steps away from the checking queen. This continues the checkmate threat.